I'm the Dollar Sportsman. Thank you so much for joining. Today, we have got one of the most beautiful air rifles known to man. It is the Daystate Huntsman Revere, the most inexpensive Daystate rifle, but it is definitely worth your while, and I'm going to explain why this thing rocks. So we're going to be talking a little bit about the Daystate Huntsman Revere, which the Daystate Huntsman series has been around for a long time now, and it is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful wood stock, pristine operating system. It is a gorgeous rifle. The Huntsman series was on my bucket list for a long time, and then just recently they came out with the Huntsman Revere. Now, the previous version had the bolt action, standard bolt action. Very accurate, very awesome rifle. But then they decided to upgrade a little bit and get the side action going right here, and it is beautiful. It is a smooth system, you can see. Not much effort is required to cock it, and it is just phenomenal. I'm going to be using this in an upcoming competition, and that competition is going to be super fun, and you guys will see more of that up on the channel eventually. But in the meantime, I'm going to get this out to the field, give it some testing, and just have some fun. You can see I've got an Aztec optics scope on the top. This is a really cool middle range scope. Now, why do I have a middle range scope on this rifle? Because I want to prove to you that if you are interested in shooting high-end air rifles, you can stay under $2,000. Oh my gosh, $2,000! I know what you're thinking, but if you want to get into the competition world, a lot of the competitors that are out there right now are using rifles that are thousands upon thousands of dollars. The rifle alone is quite often $2,000 and up. So this rifle right here from Airguns of Arizona today, you can get for around $1,400. $600 less than your next competitor. And the scope is just a few $100. Now, what else can you do with this rifle? Because if you're gonna buy it, you're gonna use it for fun, right? Well, you can hunt, you can shoot, you can do all sorts of anything that you want, because this comes with the Huma regulator, the Walther Lothar precision barrel, and it is just amazing in accuracy. Now, why do I know that? Because I have watched my good friends shoot this, and I have just been itching to get my hands on it because it's just so nice, so clean, and also, might I mention, lightweight, which makes it particularly good for your hunting experiences, as well as your competition and everything else that you might want to do with it. So, we're going to get this out, we're going to do some testing, have some fun, see what we can do with it. I know the lens caps are closed, don't make fun. There we go. See what we can do with it. I'm just rambling, but that's because I'm excited. Additionally, you have the barrel that is shrouded and also threaded on the front, so you can put a moderator. For example, I'm going to be running a 0 dB moderator that I have from Airguns of Arizona. Screws onto the front, no problem. You have the pressure gauge on the front that tells you how much maximum fill capacity is within this rifle, and then you have the Huma regulator output gauge on the bottom, which is showing you how much is going to be coming out. That is fantastic. Now, this does accept a fill probe on the front, as so. Fill probes are easily lost, so just be sure that you attach it to your air tank or your compressor, and just leave it there, is my recommendation. If you're going to be out in the field shooting this, don't take the fill port off of your air tank or compressor. Leave it on, so you always know where it is. There you go. You can also notice that you can fully adjust the trigger, but it is a very nice trigger. And this stock, guys, it doesn't get any better. Now, I'm a left-handed shooter, and you'll notice that this stock is more particularly designed for right-handed shooters. However, I can still get on it quite comfortably, just as so. And they also make a left-handed version of this rifle, which is fantastic. Will I shoot left-handed or right-handed during competition? I don't know, because I'm cross-eye dominant, which means that my right eye is stronger than my left eye, but I'm left-handed, so I may shoot both. We'll see what happens. You can also tell that there is a rubber buttstock on the back to help with recoil, but let's be honest, there isn't much recoil to begin with. It's just comfortable. So let's get this out to the field. Let's see what we can do with it. We got some fun targets we're going to be shooting out today. It's going to be exciting. I hope you'll come along and see what we can do. All right, guys, I've got the Daystate Huntsman Revere out here in this beautiful afternoon, and I just sighted it in. You can see that at 25 yards, this was just so ridiculously accurate. And might I add, it was accurate from Airguns of Arizona. They installed the scope, they dialed it in, and 25 yards is still holding true even out here a couple months after receiving it. I'm just so impressed with this. The glass is clear, and let's do this. So we have got 50 yards now. I have got my Tactacam Spotter LR running on the back of my Hawke Endurance ED spotting scope, and it is just working so cool. So nice. You can see the clarity of both the camera and the glass in this. We have got our target down to, I believe, 50 yards. Let's find out. So we're going to use the scope provided here and dial it in to see when exactly we get crystal clear. There. So I am at a little over 50 yards. So we're going to take a few shots, see where the pellets land. I am just using the Rangemaster Sovereign Hunters. These are 18.13 grain. They're essentially the same as the JSB pellets, but they are branded for Daystate, which is really cool. So I'm going to give this a go and see how we do. So they're landing pretty low. Let's see what kind of group that we do, though. Wow. I hope you can see this on camera, guys, but that is about a ½ inch, 55 yards. Wow. That is just so impressive. Just a little higher. Oh my gosh. That is so impressive. Woo! Glasses are fogging up. I'm getting excited. Sun's back out. All right. Switch to the sunglasses. Boom. Okay, I want to try something. I brought out some slugs. So we have got the JSB Match Diablo Knockout slugs. Now I'm going to need to hold over a little bit with these because of how much the pellets were sinking, because right now I am dialed in at 25 yards with the scope. I can readjust. In fact, why don't we do that? Increíble! Holy smokes! Oh, this is going to be fun. All right, let's put these slugs in here. And then I've also got some Nielsen specialty slugs and some H&N slugs. So I'm going to load up a few of these into the same magazine. All right, let's see how these do. First, we've got the JSB Knockouts. Let's see what we can do with some slugging time. Wow. May have pulled that one a little bit. Woohoo! Okay, now we've got the Nielsen. Doesn't want to fit. Okay. We were able to get the clog out. The Nielsen specialty ammo I'm not going to put back in here. This is the .218 grain. Now I did buy this myself, so I'm not offending anybody by not using it, but I'm going to try the H&N slug, just one, in a single shot tray and see how that goes. Fits in just fine, so I don't think we'll have the same issues. Okay, here we go. That was down and to the right, which of course the point of impact is going to be different depending on which ammunition you use. The JSBs were pretty similar though. Holy cow. Those are almost on top of each other. Those H&Ns, man, they were killing it. Now I've got something to show you guys. I've got a KYL Target here. That means Know Your Limits from AA Target. Now, a very special thank you to Utah Airguns for supplying this target for use today and for many other upcoming opportunities. I like this because it is extremely versatile and easy, and it fits in a square box about that big. You can get everything inside. You can pick these up, move them around, do anything you want. You can take a few off if you want and only have a few hangers. You can set this up pretty much any way that you need on the field, and it breaks down so simply, just like so. No problems whatsoever. I'm gonna take this, we're gonna stick it out there at 50 yards and see what we can do with the Daystate Huntsman Revere. All right guys, we've got the KYL Target set up at 50 yards. Let's see what we can do with it. Here we go. There it is. All right. Woo! Oh man, that was close, but I got it. Okay, last one. This is the hardest one, guys. Oh, I missed. Just under. There it is! Woo-hoo-hoo! Awesome! Wow, that is a fun target, and this is an amazingly accurate gun. I am coming for the competitions, guys, and so should you. You can too. I am the Dollar Sportsman, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. You too can be competing under everybody else and still do a fantastic job. That is the first time I've ever been able to nail the smallest target on the KYL Target. And that's all thanks to the Daystate Huntsman Revere. It is regulated, it is accurate, it is powerful, it is awesome, and it could be yours. And this one's mine. And I love it. And I'm very special thank you to Airguns of Arizona for sending this to me. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun. I'm competing with the Daystate team in just a few weeks here, and we're gonna have a blast. Also a special thank you to Tactacam for supplying the Spotter LR, to Hawke for supplying the Endurance ED scope, which was phenomenal on our shooting today, and to Utah Airguns for supplying the target. It was a blast. Thank you so much for everybody and all of our partners at the Dollar Sportsman. I appreciate you guys, love you guys, and I love you guys. I hope you have a great time, and I'll see you next time. Yes!
You guys excited?
Yes. Excited.
Yeah! Yes, it was. This is going to be a fun adventure.
Yeah.
Well done. That was awesome. Did you see that? Woo! Yeah! You can do this. Get out there. Let's go do this. Woo!
He's so fired up. This guy. I love this guy.